Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to Tori. In the previous episode, we got to meet one of our classmates, who is I guess our only friend here, which is most definitely not depressing whatsoever, but it's cool that we're finally, seeing the school. We're seeing a bit of the life that Ritsu lives here. Is that his name? I keep on forgetting. I'll get it down, trust me. But we are seeing a bit of the life that he, the normal life, quote-unquote normal, very much not normal, the life he lives here, that is, that he has going on. And now it is nighttime yet again, which means only one thing. It's vampire time, baby. We get to talk with Mary yet again, now that her, her night cycle is the day cycle. So her nighttime is our daytime, which is gonna be a little weird, but that's just how vampires work. So let us jump right back into it. By the time I get back to my residence, the sun has set. Oh yeah, by the way, in the last episode I was talking about how I wanted to look at different fonts for this. And honestly, I'll just stick with the default, or at least I think this is the default. I'm pretty sure it's MS Gothic. I could be wrong. Either way, I decided, everything else looks not all that interesting. I will just stick to this, and if I make mistakes in my reading, that's all on me. It's night, Mary's day. I have no intention of telling her what I learned. In fact, I plan on telling her more about myself. Oh yeah, that is right. He has the intentions of, telling her his whole background, everything that he has going on, what he does, why he's here. I wonder when that devil's gonna contact me though. Hopefully I'll find out why why it insists on being my servant, and maybe I'll at last find out just who I am. Yeah, good luck. We're hearing voices already. I'm back. Oh, I hear a voice when I open the door. It's Mary's. Who could she be talking to? That I wonder. It's coming from the reception room, so that's where I head first and find Mary on her phone.
Ritsu-kun, okaerinasai.
Nice, I got his name right. Thanks, I whisper so as not to interrupt the call. It's surprising to find her talking to someone, but I guess she must have made some friends on her 100-year journey. Almost 100-year journey. I make to head back to my room when...
Ritsu-kun ga kaettekita no. Denwa wo kawaru?
Huh? She's talking about me? Some people don't like the thought of strangers knowing about them, but it doesn't bother me. I'm more than used to being talked about. It's strange that Mary hasn't taken the possibility into consideration, though.
Ritsu-kun ni denwa wo kawatte kurette. Omoshiroi tomodachi ga iru nda ne.
Oh no. No, it's exactly what I had in mind. This isn't a friend of hers. I take the phone from her. What friend?
Akuma-san.
Yeah, here we go. It's you? I shout into the phone. Yeah. The voice drains from the phone, which has suddenly gone to speaker mode. How do you know Mary's number? No, we didn't do that. We 100% did not do that. Huh? Did I? I hurriedly think back. Wait, no I didn't. Stop acting dumb. I thought the devil calling me this morning was just one of her games. Maybe she was actually accessing my phone to get Mary's number? Well, this is odd. Yes, our two closest characters yet, I guess minus our only friend here at this school, a vampire and phone. I turn to face Mary. I promise I didn't tell her.
Ritsu-kun wa souyuu koto wa shinai to omotte kara, sonna ni awate nakute ii yo.
Mary seems to know the devil is lying. That's good.
Toyuka, Ritsu-kun, Akuma-san to hanashite toki wa toshi sougou ni iki-iki suru nda ne.
Oh, what can we say? She really grinds those gears. No, I just get angry. When have we ever really talked to business on the phone? Especially even this morning. You're the one making a mess of things in the first place. I shout, then sigh. I take a breath and calm down. So, what were you talking to Mary about? I ask without turning speaker mode off. I already decided I wasn't going to hide anything from Mary.
あなたが今日彼女に伝えようとしていたあなたの生い立ちや過去の出来事ですよ。
I don't like this. I don't like that she knows things that she shouldn't know.
余計な手間を取らずに済みましたでしょ。
Did you tell her everything about me?
一つのことを除いて。
The devil says happily. That tiny detail would be me sleeping with the girls of this academy. Good.
あなたでもああいうことを知られたくはありませんか。
No, we gotta tell her ourselves, you know? Quite the opposite. I glare at the phone. I want to make sure she hears it from me personally.
ああ、そうですか。
Yep, she got something wrong. The devil says in a sulk, perhaps disappointed that she hasn't managed to irritate me further.
何かあるの？
Mary asks. The devil remains silent. Well, there wasn't exactly time to tell you last night, this morning, I guess, but I endure the vigorous pounding of my heart. No, this is good. The fact that we're wanting to open up to somebody about this is really, really good. Though I've made my decision, there's no escaping my nerves and my fear. But I pull myself together and allow my words to flow. I have mysterious powers. When I touch someone, I erase their negative emotions, fears, anger, and replace it with bliss.
それは悪魔さんから聞いちゃったよ。リツくんも普通じゃなかったんだね。
Yeah, it goes a little bit further than that, though. Mary holds out her hand as if offering a handshake. She's asking me to touch her. I do so to prove my powers are real. That's not really the response I was expecting, but maybe that worked? Mary immediately lets out a shrill noise and trembles. Maybe it's because we just entered from the cold. Are you okay?
むずむずするね。でも、
Nope,
本当に気持ちいい
it's
感
exactly
じが
that.
する。
It's the power at work. Mary lets go of my hand and smiles with reddened cheeks. It seems my powers work on her. But for some reason, maybe because she's a vampire, maybe because her negative emotions are weak, well, her reaction isn't all that great.
これで人助けしてるって聞いたけど、何か問題があるの？
Well, my powers have the most effect during intercourse. To put it bluntly, I have sex with them. I say it. The truth and nothing else. Yeah. Naturally, Mary is taken aback.
どういうこと？
I think he explained it really well there. Like, he even explained it in a lot more, like, I would say just straightforward, bluntly. When girls want to forget their suffering and experience a moment of bliss, they come to me and I accept them. I comfort them here in this residence. I want you to know what kind of person I am if we're going to live together. If you take issue with this, Mary, and can no longer live with me, then I will move you into a vacant house nearby. Oh, wait, did it say that I will move? Wait, what did that say? I'll move into a vacant house. Okay. Damn. We're willing to dip the fuck out of here.
Huh.
Mary remains silent, but the devil makes a sound.
そのメアリーごときに誠実であろうとしていることは理解できます。
What do you mean?
が、僕の使える主が自分を貶めるだけの振る舞いをすることは承服しかねます。力を使うことを断ったことで、過去に一人の女を自殺させてしまったことも告げるべきでしょう。
Yeah, there is also that. Honestly, that is something that I should really be keeping in the back of my mind, as that is kind of what shapes our character here. Ritsu is the way he is now because of that event, supposedly. He's willing to, you know, accept everybody because he doesn't want to repeat. Says the devil, using said dead girl's voice, sounding unusually displeased. That's also another thing that I don't really like. It's like he's being guilt-tripped. In a strange turn of events, this devil is actually trying to protect me. But they've said too much. That's not relevant to this.
彼女たちを抱かれることを選んだことも自分の決断だと？
I did.
何もかも自分中心の傲慢な考えですね。
I don't know.
そういうことなら悪くない。
I don't know what this character's goal is here. I mean, they are acting pretty devilish, so I guess they're true to who they say they are. Arrogant. I never intended to pay heed to what the devil says, but that word strikes a nerve. I'm about to shout when...
いやー、リツくんがプレイボーイだなんてびっくりしたけど、 そういうことならいいんじゃない?
I mean, to be fair, there's crazier shit going on here. I mean, we're looking at a vampire and we're talking to the devil on the phone. You know, what's really the issue with somebody having sex with girls just to make them feel better? I mean, there's a lot of problems with that, but compared to this, I mean, those confusing words bring a stop to our argument. Our silence surprises Mary.
私、変なこと言った?
No, you're just very accepting of the situation. No, just, you're fine with it?
私に嫌われると思ってた?
She questions back. I was at least 80% sure that you would try and avoid me, even if you didn't hate me outright.
1割くらいはドン引きしたけど.
Yeah, that's completely fair, honestly. That 10% still wounds me. Honestly, that really should have been affected. You know, expected. God damn. Can't choose the correct words today. I also recorded the last episode earlier today and I was struggling. Nothing changed, obviously.
でも、人助けのためにリツくんがそうするって決めたことなら、
Hey, but I can't blame the font. I think this is the same font choice for Amatsutsumi and Kunado Chronicles. I could be wrong, though. But I was going to mention that, like, not that you should, you know, expect somebody to be 10% grossed out or whatever whenever you admit that, like, maybe, like, you're a sex worker or something like that. Everybody is going to have a different response to everything. It's just how it is. Don't be too negative about yourself, but keep expectations in check about, you know, what you're sort of revealing and what you're necessarily doing. Not, you know, throwing shade at anybody for whatever they do in their life, just saying everybody's a little different, everybody receives something a little different.
女の子の方も同意してるなら、
That is also another thing right
誰も傷ついてるわけ
there.
じゃないんだし、私が何か言うことでもないでしょ?
Though I do question the second scenario that we were given in the very opening act of this goddamn visual novel. Unconsciously, I look over at the phone, as if trying to catch a glimpse of the devil's look of surprise.
それはさすがに無責任では? そうだよ。私が責任取れることじゃないもん。
Mary answers bluntly.
リツくんがそうすることで救われる子がいて、断ったために自殺した子がいて、そんなのどちらもそうしようって決めた人以外に誰かの責任があるかなんて話じゃないでしょ? 何が正解かなんて誰にもわからない。
God damn.
みんなが自分で決めて、その結果を確かめるしかないよ。
For as silly of a character Mary comes off as, with so much, you know, baggage that I'm assuming she's still carrying after, you know, 100 or so years of being a vampire. Damn, she's smart. She says matter-of-factly, almost carefree. No, she's just very mature, you know? I don't know, I dig it. Her speech is so incredible that it's left both a priest and a devil lost for words.
そもそも本当なら死んでいたはずの私はズルして吸血鬼として生きてるんだもん。リツくんのことを責めたりなんてできないよ。
At this point, she tilts her head to the side.
言うなれば、我々は他者の死によって生きている。
Huh, that's not a Bible quote.
レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチ。悪魔のような天才ですな。
Oh, my bad.
天才のような悪魔だったのかもしれませんが。
Yeah, if I ever do that, by the way, like, I always do that in visual novels. I just rest a part of my hand a little bit too much on the right side of my mouse. Just ignore this. The devil explains in a mutter.
もしも私に言えることがあるとしたら、一つだけ死んじゃった子はもったいないって思う。
It is. That's a really rough situation that's definitely going to, you know, hold Ritsu up more. I mean, he already has the issue that is very so present in that he can't leave here, that he doesn't know his past, he doesn't know his parents, doesn't know really where he came from. This is, unfortunately, for I would say much more for worse. He hasn't been able to really see the outside world. He's been stuck here his entire life. So, with this being added on top, that's really, really rough.
生きてることは本当に楽しくて幸せで価値があるんだよ。もちろん100年を生きてあの時死んでいた方が良かったって考えたことはある。何十回も。
Damn.
でも
I mean, I sort of expected that, to be
あ
honest.
の時死ななくて良かったって思えることが間違いなくそれ以上にあったんだよね。
何千回も何万回も
Now, I don't want to say there's a similar ratio with a whole bunch of people in the world, but yeah, let's avoid that topic.
そういうことを思えるのも結局は生きてるからでしょ。つまり生きてる者勝ち。
Yeah. No, that's an optimistic way of looking at it.
イエーイ
Yeah.
イエーイ
Uh-huh.
悪魔さんはノリがいいね。
僕はあなたのことをごときと言いましたが
I mean, literally, she kind of is.
聞いたよ。その
Yeah,
通
there
り
we
だよ。
go.
吸
Called
血
that
鬼
one.
ごときだもん。
I'm so good at this. Mary answers without missing a beat. I alone am still in shock, staring at Mary. That was a far more profound sermon than any priest would give. Is she an angel?
そんな感じだから、リツくんは私に対して気負わなくていいよ。むしろ、いろいろ悩みながら人助けしてるなら、
Oh my
私
god.
がいい子してあげようか。
Why is she so great? Honestly, like, I was a little, hesitant with this character at the start. Excited to learn more about her, yes, but hesitant. But goddamn, she's great. She's just fantastic. Like, we still have, more characters to meet, but like, it's like I already want to choose number one. No, I'm fine, thank you. No, do it, please. Those kind words make my heart skip a beat.
してもらえばいいのに
That's what I'm saying. Silence, you. Actually, now that I've explained myself to Mary, it's your turn to talk.
彼女に認められて安心したせいで強気になっていますな
Maybe I am.
次って、悪魔さんがリツくんの素性とか秘密を知ってるって話だっけ？
Yeah.
私も聞いていいの？
I've got nothing to hide. Hey, you're along for this journey now, Mary. To prove I'm as good as my word, well, actually, minus the part of us doing research on her, I placed the phone on the table so I'll be unable to immediately cut the call. You're not having problems talking for this long then, Devil.
その問題はメアリーさんに協力してもらって解決しました
What does that mean? You're helping it?
よくわからないけど、私を中継地点のアンテナにすれば大丈夫なんだって。
I suppose I wouldn't understand how that works even if I asked.
これでいくらでも無駄話ができますね
Great. Keep it brief. I scowl. Who am I? Why do I have these powers? Why do you keep referring to yourself as my servant or follower, whatever? Over the few times that we've talked these past 2 days, the devil has done nothing to harm me. It feels like it comes from a place of genuine concern rather than the desire to lead me into a trap. I understand that I am important to their kind, well, somehow, but that's about it.
はあ手短というのは残念ですが仕方ありませんねおよそ2000年前処女の腹から神の子が生まれました
No way.
ああ、意外と壮大な始まりだ。
Wait, this is brief? Mary butts in. I had the same thought, but I stay silent to force the devil to continue.
お二人もよく知る人類の救世主でございますなそして神が光と闇を分けたのなら次に生まれるのは悪魔の子それがバランスゲームでございます
Is that how that works? Like a Kingdom Hearts style thing? Wait. What are you, a dog?
犬ではありませんが忠実です
Yeah, don't say that. I really don't like where this is going.
私はワクワクしてきた。
Not the reaction that I would get off of somebody that is getting fucking shivers, but
ど
alright.
ちらも理解が追いついている証拠でしょうからようございました
Yeah, I guess so far. And then the devil speaks the truth.
白鳥律様あなたこそが悪魔の救世主なのです
Interesting.
救世主メシア闇の王子
Why are you smiling about
世
that?
界で一番
Oh, that's right,
頭が
vampire.
悪い年齢の男の子が喜びそうな存在でございますね
We really are the Edward of this universe. No, minus the vampire part, obviously. The vampire part is right in front of us. I have no reply.
あまりのスケールの大きさと感動に絶句されましたか
More like I'm speechless at how ridiculous this is. I find myself yelling. What were you expecting me to say after you called me the savior of Demonkind? All I can think about is how utterly moronic this all sounds.
うわそれは面白い話だ
That's kind of what I said, minus the oh ho ho part. You are literally the biggest moron I've ever met. I shout, holding my head in my hands. My head.
痛い？
Sorry. I have to place my hands on the table to stop my knees from giving out. You're saying that this is the reason for everything that's happened to me. It's why I have these powers, why I was abandoned here, and why I can't leave?
そうでございますね。僕たちとしてはこの敷地から出られないではなく出てきて覚醒していただきたいですが、
話自体は難しくないね。リツくんは悪魔にとってのキリストで、本当はもっと悪い存在だけど、この学園にいることでそれを抑えてるんだ。
Huh. So, my next question is that coincidental that we were brought here and just locked here? Or, what about our parents,
残念ながらその通り、リツ様の母親は自分が産み落とす子供の意味を理解し、ここに置き去りにするしかなかったということです。
I think I very quickly got our goddamn answer there.
悪魔にとっては苦々しい話ですが。
My mother. Where is she? The words leave my lips before I realize I'm saying them.
わかりません。これは嫌がらせではなく、闇のマリアは霊的なものに通じているようで、僕たちも未だに発見できずにいます。
What? So they don't know where my family is? The thing I wanted to know most of all.
じゃあリツくんの力は？
それは力というより、抑え込まれている悪魔の本質が養分を欲しているだけのこと。
So what are we doing? Stealing the dark thoughts and whatnot of people, and so their brain replaces that with whatever's on reserve? Probably the happy thoughts.
花とミツバチの関係
Happy
みたい
thoughts were
な
on the
のね。
sideline until they got to, play again.
似たようなものでしょうかね。花は蜜を蜂に与えることで花粉を運ばせる。リツ様は女から負の感情を奪って喰らい、対価として幸せを感じさせることでそれを容易にしている。
Well, yeah, I mean, there has to be some sort of exchange. Are we losing something too? Are we giving away our positive emotions? These obviously can't just pop out of nowhere. It's not like we're gifting them something that just, popped out of nowhere. I don't know. The two of them have left me behind, talking as devil and vampire. But I guess I'm not that different. There are no humans left here. Okay, I get it. I'm feeling calmer. If you were to ask Christ why he was chosen by God, I doubt that he'd have an answer for you. They had to pick a single human, and that's what they did. The only difference is if it were God or the devil. A chance beginning with inevitable results. Though maybe it's not all that big a deal. The truth sounds so ridiculous that I can't even bring myself to be shocked anymore. So then, will my powers eventually vanish if I stop I was gonna say talking to girls, but stop taking girls?
そうなるでしょうか。それ以前に上によって悪の本質が目覚めるでしょう。
Oh man, we gotta keep fucking. So the girls are what, bait? And I'm a beast, docile when sated.
ねえ、その悪魔の救世主の力が目覚めたら、リツくんはどうなるの？
Well, I think that's when Jesus Christ will step in, and save the day or whatever.
どうもしません？イケイケどんどんな性格となり、僕たちを率き、人類が無駄に栄えた2000年の歴史をひっくり返すだけでしょう。
What if our demonic powers include Kododama? I mean, it does say powerful, charismatic leader.
それが悪魔さんたちの目的なんだ。
お祭りですよ。それ以外、悪魔ごときに崇高な理由など期待しないでください。
The devil says with a laugh.
まさに、地獄で支配するは天で使えるに勝る。
ミルトンの失楽園。
I'd feel more at home with Bible quotes, to be honest. At my joke, Mary turns to look at me.
今のリツくんの人格じゃなくなるんだ。
I now realize what Mary was trying to confirm with that question. Just being called the savior of Demonkind alone would be no problem, or no big deal, excuse me, if that's all it was, so she probed to find out what would really happen. With the death of my soul comes the death of my existence. All I can do to stave it off is to continue to take the bait. But that too will eventually awaken what lies within me. My life has a limit. I'm a time bomb. And right now, we're powerless to stop it.
一応今のリツ様についてはこのままの生活でもあと数年は持ちます。
Still, I mean, knowing that you only have several more years instead of like, 60, 70 to 80 or so, at least, is, kind of a kick to the side, or back, or head. Probably more so the head. That sucks.
もちろん
It shouldn't be
女
that
を
way.
抱かずにいたり無茶なことをすればそれだけ覚醒が早まります。それこそ次の春を待たず来月のクリスマスまでに終わりを迎えることになるかもしれません。
Okay, well, that's pretty goddamn close. Was there any need to mention that?
期限があることを教えたら私やリツくんが対処を考えちゃうのにね。
Mary's right. Maybe the devil wants to laugh at the futility of whatever I do. Only, their phrasing didn't seem dramatic enough to imply that.
まあリツ様も思うところはあるでしょうが僕個人としては実は今のあなたのことを結構気に入っています。趣味が悪いと同じ悪魔にすら言われますがね。
Well, sorry about that. I grumble without thinking.
まあまあそれに急いでもいません。2000年待ったのですから今さら数年が何です。
Yeah, but this reveal is so strange. Why do this? Why tell us this information when you really didn't have to? I feel like if this devil here didn't tell us about this, and we kind of just continued on with our life, and he decided, well, no more doing this with people. I don't want to do that anymore. Then a month or two later, okay, now the mission's complete. You did not have to have any involvement for things to happen a lot sooner. It's like a game. You've now created a challenge to avoid what you want.
もうしばらくは仲良くやりましょう。
That's how I feel, at least. The devil speaks in an amicable tone. But now the ridicule has returned to her voice as well. I think I'm done for today.
もういいの？
Yeah, I'm starving.
そういえばお夕飯の時間だね。
もっといろいろと聞きたいことがあるのでは？
The devil butts in to stop us. You seem like you'd answer anything we ask, even if it's totally unrelated.
ケネディ暗殺の真相とか。
Oh, we all know that answer, right?
その質問は
We can definitely get into some fun conspiracies with that one.
映画でよく見るネタだから。
なるほど。で、僕とリツ様との話の続きは食後や明日にするということですか？
The devil questions me directly, having no interest in conversing with Mary. No, I'm done. I refuse the invitation. I know where I came from. I know that my mother is unaccounted for. I know where my powers come from. I know what will happen if I don't act. That's probably all I'm going to get out of the devil without entering into some sort of pact. I don't really feel like asking you anything else right now.
その心は？
You'd answer whatever I chose to ask you. I don't want to become reliant on that. I flash a kind of smile toward the phone. That's like looking up the answer to a problem before attempting to solve it. It's how you become someone that's unable to do anything without someone telling you what to do. So I'll pass.
残念ですね。
I mean, yeah, I think that's the healthier decision. I mean, yeah, given what he's just said, but also given our lovely circumstances, probably just to leave it at this. We don't need more information that's gonna weigh us down. Thank you for telling me what you did, though.
はあ、悪魔に感謝とは奇妙なことですが。
自分でやることを決められるし、ちゃんとお礼を言えるんだから、リツくんはいい子だね。
ド M には刺激が足りなさすぎていけません。
Well, damn, what do you expect?
罵られる方がご褒美なの？
そうですが、楽しく罵られるための自然な流れや勢いというのもあるのです。
They do?
そういう意味では、リツ様のツッコミは素晴らしい。
Oh, god damn it, she's been loving the way that we've been talking to her previously, shouting at her and everything, and just straight up getting angry.
ああ、リツくんって悪魔さんと話してると生き生きするもんね。
The two complete opposites continue talking to each other. I smiled to myself. Not only did I get some information out of talking to the devil, but also an unexpected feeling of satisfaction. Satisfaction that I'm experiencing a night filled with voices and emotion rather than those lonely evenings by myself. I feel a sense of affinity with the two of them. You can almost call it friendship. Well, damn, we're all from hell in some sort of way here in this group. We got a vampire, we got a devil, and we got the fucking demon lord here. Ironic that a priest would make friends with a devil and a vampire.
じゃあリツくん、電話を切っても平気？
Slam that shit shut. That's the way you hang those phones up for surezies. Mary looks up at me from the phone. Sure.
悪魔さん、またね。
Mary pokes the button to end the call. Damn, didn't even do it right. Nothing's changed on the surface. But suddenly, I'm even more aware that Mary and I are alone together. And it's making me embarrassed.
よし、じゃあお夕飯だね。
You made breakfast and lunch, so I guess it's my turn for dinner. Oh, and lunch was great too, by the way. Thank you.
You are welcome.
God damn. Oh, that was cute. I don't know, this character's fun. I thank her again.
実はお夕飯も私が大体の準備をしちゃってます。
You have?
日が暮れるまで暇だったしね。今日は天ぷら。あとは寒いし、おうどんにしようかなって。
Sounds great. Very Japanese, though.
イギリス人の血が混じってるって言うと、料理が下手なのかってよく言われる。
I've heard that stereotype used as a joke before.
クリスマスにスターゲージーパイでも作ろうかな。
Yeah, I don't know about all that. A what pie now?
知らないなら楽しみにしてて。インパクトバッチリだから。
I'm gonna forget all about it. Huh. I'm left none the wiser. What kind of dish is meant to blow someone's mind? Dialing back a bit, I guess I'm the savior of Demonkind or something, huh? I sigh as I remember the earlier conversation with the devil.
私はそれよりも闇の王子って呼び方の方が好き。
No, that very Kingdom Hearts-like there. Let's not go that direction. Can't say that I'm a fan of either.
絶対闇の王子の方がかっこいいよ。しびれる。
I don't know. Let's set aside Mary's questionable taste for the moment. Yeah, again, a lot of, strange moments for her to smile and be ecstatic, I guess a Prince of Darkness or whatever isn't too outlandish in a world where vampires exist.
あなたはあなたよ。
Yeah, for now, Mary says. Her smile is soothing me. With her being here, I don't have to go through this alone, and that lets me smile back. I'm so glad I met her. Nah, she's great. Like I said, I'm very excited for her character now. I don't give a fuck anymore. This is, I don't know. We're only, 4 episodes in, and I'm already making a hard decision. After that, I cook udon with Mary, and then we eat together. It was hot and delicious. I'd hope so. After that, she had gone to gather some luggage that she left in the town at the base of the mountain.
残念でしたね。あんな美少女と同居だというのに、自分のベッドの上で一人だなんて。
God damn, man. What? Is this what you called me for? I have just finished up in the bath, and now I'm lounging on my bed, talking on the phone to the devil.
リツ様の素性を語らなければ、話は別に構わないのでしょ?
Nah, talking like this is surprisingly fun. I smile despite myself. It kind of feels like I'm talking to a male friend despite the obviously female voice. The fact that we can't see them, I guess, helps. Not that I have any male friends, to be sure, mind you.
せっかくですし、テレフォンセックスでもしますか?
No, I don't want to do that. Shut up, you utter imbecile.
罵倒。ありがとうございます。
Oh yeah, forgot, opposite. Really, though, you're just calling to chat.
用のある話はするなと言われていますしね。しかし、今後ずっとですか?
I think about it. No, just for now. I might need you for something later on.
そこがあなたが普通の神父と違うところだ。
Well, among other things, but the devil's laughing at me.
普通の神父も打算と効率は求めますが、あなたは度が過ぎている。何かあればあくまでも利用する。その考えが悪魔的であり、そう言われてすら、あなたはそういう自分に安心を感じているでしょ?
Isn't it more along the lines of a fight fire with fire thing? Are you attempting to discuss me here? I reach for the phone as if I'm about to cut the call.
おっと、失礼。メアリーという吸血鬼、 何か変ですよね。
Well, yes. I mean, that should be definitely a fair thing to think, but also, she's so damn interesting. So she's the one you're calling about. Now that we've broached the main topic, I pick up the phone and stare at it.
だってあの女は吸血鬼なのに平常すぎるでしょ。
I think she's pretty great myself.
そういう意味ではありません。
I feel like there is more to it. For better or for worse, there is more to her character than meets the eye, which may blow our perception of her out of the water. I know. Did no one ever teach you not to speak poorly of people behind their backs?
率先してやれと習いました。
Of course. You need Jesus. Want me to help you convert?
神を信仰するくらいなら死ぬ方がマシです。
Not bad, huh? I stand up and pour a glass of water from a pitcher. If you find Mary strange, then couldn't it be because she was actually human at one point? Not like you demons. I'd imagine 100 is pretty young for a vampire anyway. Nothing about her is particularly vampire-y to me anyway, because she hasn't really shown us any of that other than when we first met her. That's why I'm thinking there might be more than meets the eye here with her. You know, we did ask about, like, the blood deal, but that was, I don't know, like, not necessarily discussed about in greater detail. Other than her inability to go out in the sun, and the way that she has a blood pack for the dessert after dinner, the way that she has to suck really hard on them because of her tiny lungs is so cute.
あの女も吸血鬼の力は持っていますよ。ひどくオーソドックスなものを。
My big question is, what happens when she runs out of the blood that she has on hand? And also, where did she get the blood? Like what?
魅了の魔眼。
Ayo?
そう強いものではありませんが、あの瞳に見つめられると、大抵の人間は魅了されるでしょう。
Cool, so we got the power of touch and we got the power of looking. She's not using them on me.
あなたには通用しませんからね。
She's not using them on me. I repeat myself more forcefully.
ですね。
The devil admits. Her reason for not using her powers isn't because they don't or they won't work on me. She didn't use them on me when I first questioned her on why she was trespassing. We talked it out. So if everything is so normal with Mary, what are you saying is strange?
まともすぎるのがおかしいのです。
And that's probably why I like her so much.
吸血鬼というのは、
You know, despite the obvious vampire thing, she's just normal.
協力を醸し出すものです。それが吸血鬼だ。
Like her master, huh?
吸血鬼らしい吸血鬼っていうのはね、生きることに飽きていた。
But, you know, where does that necessarily leave Mary? I kind of brought this up earlier, but really, what is her final plan here? She wanted to come back to her hometown, but now what? Mary herself had told me as much, but she still seems like an angel to me.
100歳というのは、最も吸血鬼らしくなる転換期なんですよ。
Well, yeah, at that point, you've seen the world. You've actually seen a regular, or even then some, of a human lifespan.
人の限界寿命と同じ
Yeah,
ほど
there
に
you go.
生きて、だからこそ、そこからまだ生が続くのか、と、ちょうど落ち込む時期なのです。
And this completely refutes my suggestion that she was still young for a vampire. Maybe it's because she's religious?
そういう吸血鬼もいます。だがそれも、吸血鬼でありながら、自分の心は人間だと神にすがる、狂信的で破綻した性格になりがちだ。
So what's your point? I can't see where the devil is going. I get that you don't like Mary, but if all you're going to do is badmouth her, then we're done here.
あの女が、結果的にあなたの害になるかもしれないと懸念しています。
The devil takes a serious tone. Unsure of what it means, I cock my head. Mary is more likely to harm me than a devil? Is this one of those things where a demon's concept of harm is actually a good thing in human terms?
いいえ、人間的な基準での害悪です。
Okay, well, even then, I'm not really sure what Mary could do to us. But then again, we don't know everything about her. Sure, we know a bit of her past through the story that she told us in the last episode, but I don't know. I really don't know. And now the goal is to prevent him from becoming the person that he currently is not. if I even said that correctly. The whole idea of him being, you know, awakening to his demon self, I guess, and losing his current self. The devil's tone doesn't change. It seems to be truly concerned for me.
これがあなたの舞台なら、僕のような悪魔とのつながりは必然として説明がつきます。しかし、あの吸血鬼は余分でやりすぎなミスキャストとしか思えない。
I mean, I think I brought this up as well, but they are kind of outside the spectrum of, like, what we've been presented here, especially in this religious setting. That's incredibly fatalistic? There we go. Are you a god that doesn't play dice with the universe person?
悪魔相手に神学者や詩人ではなく、アインシュタインの言葉を引用してどうするんですか?
There's been a whole lot of quoting, that's for sure. Apparently, he was really religious, and he compared math and physics to poetry.
本当に?
Don't act dumb, you're clearly aware it's true.
しかし、あなたもとぼけているでしょ?
Wait, what do you mean by that? The devil now sounds like they're enjoying this.
すべてに意味とつながりがあると考えていたのはあなたもだし、困難や苦しみを神の試練だと運命づけるのは神父の常套句だ。
You think Mary's a trial from God?
その場合、悪魔の救世主にとっては死角になり得る。
Yeah, again, not really sure about all that. My religious knowledge is very lacking. I see. I guess Christianity, to be completely truthful. Yeah, if they ever quote anything from the Bible, I'm totally unaware of it. I finally understand what the devil is getting at. If I really am meant to be the savior of Demonkind, the big demon lord or whatever the fuck, then why wouldn't God want to get me out of the picture? I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
リツ様の血液型は大雑把で気まぐれな B 型でしたっけ?
What is your personality based on your blood type? I'm O, to be used by everybody. Though I don't think you can tell someone's personality from their blood type or star sign or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people love that shit, but no.
僕の考
No,
え
no,
すぎか
no.
もしれないというのは事実ですが、これだけは忘れないでください。あなたは僕がどれだけ従順だとしても悪魔だからと警戒している。
We really should. And, you know, we were kind of in the beginning, though, you know, very, very angry, very, very loud with this character. But nonetheless, we should be cautious.
それと
Or
同
at least
じよう
continue
に
to be.
あの女のことを警戒してください。
And yeah, you know what? That's fair too. I do think that we should be very cautious of Mary as well. But maybe not as cautious? I don't know. It's a really, really tough situation that we've been thrown into here. And when you think about it, we're in such a holy setting, religious and all. We are supposedly the savior of Demonkind, or at least the eventual one, once we, you know, awaken to it, in an unknown period of time, several years or another month if we give up what we're currently doing. We have a literal vampire, and we're speaking to a devil over the phone on a regular basis. It's getting kind of weird here, you know? Just when you lay everything out and you just look at it, you're like, huh, there's a lot of evil going on here. I suspect that this devil wants to control me, and is therefore trying to make me doubt Mary, who seems wholly good. There's no harm in me harboring a little distrust all around though, I would say. I take a sip of water and sit back on my bed. That's enough talking about Mary, I reckon. So what kind of powers is this evil messiah meant to have anyway? I ask, not to turn the discussion to me, but to determine how dangerous these powers are.
どんなものと言いますか。何かに限定した特別ではなく。
Like how Christ could walk on water or turn it into wine, and I suddenly stop, realizing the water from my glass tastes off. I look down to see the usually transparent liquid has taken on a purplish hue. I see. I just had to think about it and it happened.
あなたが覚醒しない限りは微々たることしかできないでしょうね。軽い念動力やタバコに火をつけるくらいはできるのではないでしょうか。
Oh no, this is just a disaster waiting to happen at fucking school. I don't smoke. I stare at my phone, which I had just been holding. It's now floating a couple of inches above my palm. Damn, we're just We're really coming out with everything right off the bat. I feel like more of a psychic than a savior, or an illusionist with no trick up his sleeve.
スカートめくりに使えますね。
I mean, we could. Will we? Probably not. Oh yeah, suppose I could.
なんですかその反応は。
Yeah, I'm waiting for the denial. Nothing. We're not getting the denial. I immediately rebuffed myself for considering that to be a good idea. There we go. Well, I'm going to sleep now. I want to wake up early tomorrow and get back to my normal life.
モーニング
That's not
コーヒー
happening.
必要ですか
That is not happening. There is normal life to really return to here. I don't need the help of a devil to wake up in the morning. I cut the call. Silence returns, save for the crackling of wood in the fireplace. I crawl under the covers, where I'm immediately met by the urge to shut my eyes, but hold out for a moment of thought. The devil has got me wrong. I'm no fatalist. I despise fate. People like to say, that everything has meaning, or that everything is connected. However, there are multiple ways to interpret this. Fate has two sides to it, process and result. It must be nice to just put any result that comes your way down to fate, to believe it was nothing more than God's will. But if we are to assume, not fucking consume, Jesus Christ, that the process is fate, I want to consume fate. And if we are then able to follow it and predict the result, then we've given birth to choice and consequently free will. If the connections you found lead you toward an undesirable result, then you can break them, seize the opportunity to form new connections in their place. Then you must suffer the weight, the pain of the fate that you've brought about. Oh no.
どうして私を殺したの
Yeah, let's not think about that. I'm pretty sure you're the reason I think this way now. I can't accept that you were doomed to die, that it was part of God's plan for you. I killed you, no one else. I wouldn't argue that, but now I want to save people. I couldn't live with myself otherwise. Be it that I have to go against God, be it that I have to use demonic powers, I'm going to save as many people as I can. And now I find myself acquainted with Mary Harker. What reason does she have for coming home after 100 long years? How is she able to maintain that smile on her face in the face of an endless night? What truth lies behind it? That is the big question. There is more to learn about her.
生きることに飽きていた。彼女が人間の血を吸わなくなったのも心を入れ替えたとかじゃなくて、もうそれから文明が恐ろしいスピードで進歩して、どんどん街が綺麗になっていって、いつの間にか私みたいなのがいても全然気にされない時代になってた。
Again, minus the ears, or if you come across their wings,
だから
or them sucking blood.
ああ、それならもういいかなって。旅を終わらせる気になった。ここに戻ってくるつもりになったの。
But was that all to her? Was that all that she meant with having enough, you know? Like, does she plan to fully die here? Like, in the near future, in the far-off future? What does she plan to do now that she is here? Don't worry. You won't fail this time. I mutter to myself, not knowing my role. And then we go to sleep. I shut my eyes. Winter nights are long enough for the dark to wrap us in its gentle embrace and allow us peace from reality. Oh man. No, things could get good, but I feel like we first have to go through a little bit of bad. We're still also in the prologue, so, or at least I feel like we are. But I believe we're now on the third of the first 3 nights of this long, lovely journey. And that would be the case, or the first 3 days, or whatever. However you want to interpret it. So, I want to say that we're getting pretty close to the end of our prologue here, if that is the prologue. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. We'll call it. And I guess we'll have to see what more we're able to really gain from the devil over the phone and really what more we can learn of Mary as we continue to, I guess, get accustomed to her living here. So just, I think a lot to look forward to, but thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Absolutely. This has been a fantastic start. I would have to argue. I'm very excited to see where things will go. I think I've got my audio totally figured out. No more configuring. Let's just go forward unless something else comes up, but we'll wait and see. But no, excited to go. Excited to wrap up this prologue. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.